What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Indians live stream. Not going to be on here too long, but I'm going to be recapping the Angels series, and then I'll be previewing tonight's big series against the Minnesota Twins. This is the season series finale, the final series against the Twins for the season. And this is also the start of the final homestand of the year for the Indians. 9-game homestand. You have 3 against Minnesota, 3 against Detroit, and 3 against the Phillies. And then after that, we only got 2 more series after that. Chicago on the road, Washington on the road. After that, season's over. Right now, the Indians stand at 86-61, 3.5 games out of first place. Magic number is 13. We are also a half a game out of the wild card. And in case you're wondering who is ahead of us, it is, of course, Tampa Bay. They are 87-61, 10 games behind the Yankees. So essentially, they're kind of out there. Their elimination number is 5. And they're in Los Angeles to face the Angels. And then there's Oakland. They are 87-60. 7.5 games behind the Astros. Magic number for them is 8, and they are actually the first wild card team. So if the wild card was, if the season ended this moment, we would be done. Our season would be over. Arguably, the most just weirdest season in as long as I can remember. All kinds of injuries. The team never really got going. And if we do not make the playoffs, people are going to look back at what went down in like late April and May, as that was what put us down. And then June came around, team just got rolling. That might have been the best I've seen the Indians in like June and July. August came around, they kind of fell back down to earth. And the Twins, it's like, I don't know, man. This is a big series. I mean, we don't have to sweep them, but I would prefer a sweep. I would prefer a sweep of the Twins. And it's pretty easy to understand why, because if you want to understand why we need to sweep these guys, essentially, go feast your eyes at what the Twins got after they deal with us, because they just got done with the Washington Nationals, and I wanted the Nationals to sweep them, and from what I remember, they didn't. The Twins are a very, very good team. Honestly, if they make the playoffs, and we'd know. I want them to do low key. I want them to do good to represent the Central. But then again, I kind of want them to get their butts handed to them by whoever they face, so I can laugh at them and be like, ha, all that, during the regular season, only for you guys to get like freaking beat down in the freaking playoffs. Good job. But I mean, I want to, eliminate these guys. I would love it if like last week of the season, we freaking just swoop in, steal the Central, we pop bottles, and let's say like they don't even make the playoffs. Wouldn't that be hilarious? But I've seen crazier things happen. But this is going to be a very interesting couple weeks here. It is. But let's get talking about this Angels series. Now, while we took care of the Angels, they actually, the Nationals actually took 2 of 3. So they did help us out there. They did win the series, but they took 2 of 3. And as we've seen, it is very hard to sweep the Twins. Now, before I get to talking about this Twins series, let's talk about what the Twins actually got coming up. Because, like I mentioned, they actually have a lot coming up. Now, for the Indians, of course, after the Twins, we got Tigers and Phillies. Okay, so about that. We're facing the Tigers. Minnesota, on the other hand, faces Chicago. The White Sox, who, as we have seen before, they're no pushover. Do I think the White Sox will help us out? Honestly, no. And then we get the Phillies, they get Kansas City. Lovely. And then we get Chicago, they get Detroit. So essentially, we kind of switch off. And then we get Washington, and they get Kansas City again. So essentially, the Twins get to just beat up on the rest of the AL Central, while we get an interesting mix of AL Central and the Phillies and Nationals. We get NL East and AL Central. Lovely. I'm not doubting this team, but man, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Now, what will really help us out is the fact that the Columbus Clippers season, I'm pretty sure, is over after they won the Governor's Cup last night over Durham. So that's big. I don't know about I know they're like in a national championship thing against the Pacific AAA team, the other league in the AAA. I think it's like PCL or whatever, Pacific Coast League. I know they're doing like a national championship thing against the winner of that one, that series over there in Memphis. So I don't know what's going to go on with that. But I actually saw a tweet that was talking about some guys who could very well be called up here. They include Bradley Zimmer, who we have not seen at all this year. That would be a welcome sight. Bobby Bradley, who we saw for about a week. And was it June or July? I think, yeah, it was like June when we saw him. He had like one monster home run when he was with us. And Logan Allen, we saw him for a game or a couple games. He was good. But essentially those, and I think Andrew Velasquez too. We got him a while back from the Rays. I think it was via like a small trade or something. I don't know what it was, but haven't really heard much from him. Wow. And then, of course, this whole thing with Brad Hand. I guess he's not. I don't know if it's his hand, but he's actually hurt. I don't think we'll have him this weekend. Kind of sucks, but way he's been pitching, maybe that's what's been bugging him. And maybe he just now had it checked out. But what are you going to do? But anyways, talking about this series against the Angels, finally, game one, a game that we needed. And, of course, we won, and we needed the Nationals to win, and they couldn't do that. The Nationals lost 5-0. And the Indians went into Los Angeles, and they had Bieber on the mound. So Bieber going to be dominant, going against Sandoval, and Bieber did his thing. And the Indians' offense helped them out. 6 runs on 9 hits. Nice. The big hits were Kipnis with a ding-dong in the top of the second, a 2-run shot. And then Yul Chang hit a 3-run blast, his first of the year. In fact, all but 1 run was scored via the ding-dong. 2 from us, 2 from them. Pujols and Jared Walsh homered for the Angels, the Halos. Now, Bieber got the win. He's 14-7. Sandoval took the loss. He's 0-3. Indians win 6-2, 84-61. Angels fall to 67-78. Bieber went 7 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, 8 Ks, 1 ding-dong given up. Not bad. Sandoval went 3 1/3, 5 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, 4 Ks, and a homer. I mean, and then Carrasco came in there. He did all right. Gave up a home run, but I mean, he's been doing that a lot lately. And then Clippard came in there and shut the door like he's supposed to. Love to see that. So, we take game one, looking good. Game two comes up. We have Plazak on the mound. And Plazak has been kind of up and down. He's been sporadic. I was hoping that we could at least get a good 6 out of him. And what does this dude do? He freaking goes out there and pitches a freaking shutout. Not even just a shutout. He went 9. You mean to tell me Zach Plazak went a full game? Wow. Now, this game was actually on YouTube, too. So, yeah, that was something. Not on TV. Although I will say, though, the announce crew for that game was miles better, way better, eons better than the one that we had earlier in the year when the Indians were in Tampa Bay. Toronto. The last time we were on YouTube TV. But we did what we had to do. I mean, freaking looked great. Plazak, like I mentioned, went full 9 innings, complete game shutout. Really helped out the bullpen in many, many ways. And, kept those arms fresh, especially with the Twins coming up. But Plazak got the win. He's 8-6. He went up against Suarez, who falls to 2-6 on the year. So the Indians are now 22 games up. And, 4 hits only for the Angels. We had 8 runs on 8 hits. And Luplow homered. Then Luplow walked, scoring Lindor. Santana went to third. Puig went to second. Franmil Reyes doubled. And then top of the 7th, Lindor homered, and then Franmil Reyes sac fly. Now, there was I think it was in that third inning. That one inning was nuts. It was a long inning, too. God. Freaking Chang single. Lindor grounded out. Bleh. Mercado popped out. They hit Santana. They hit Puig. By the way, they hit Puig twice. Lupo walked. Reyes doubled. And then Kipnis flew out. All right. So, yeah, they hit quite a few guys. Of course, they hit Puig in the top of the 2nd, right before Luplow homered. 2-run homer, and then Franmil Reyes walked. Kipnis popped out, and then Perez grounded out. So, essentially, they hit a lot of guys, and I was actually waiting for Puig to fight Suarez. But, I mean, Puig, literally all he did was just give him like a death stare. Like, bro, you trying to fight? Are you trying to fight? Boy, you don't want these hands. I just got suspended for fighting people. He didn't really say anything, but Tito was talking to him, and Puig literally said, I know he's not trying to hit me, but it hurts, man. I can imagine, man, getting plunked not once, but twice. And literally an inning apart. Top of the 2nd, got hit. And right before that wound, that hit could really heal, and before that pain wore away, he got hit again. And literally they hit Santana, and then the dude turns around and hits Puig. Really? But, Plazak looked good. Went a full 9. That has to be his best performance of the year. We have, 5 complete games this season? Oh, wow. It looks so nice, though, seeing just Plazak's name on the pitching log instead of, 4 or 5 pitchers. And then Suarez went 3 innings. Ooh, fantastic. 4 hits, 6 runs. Oof, 2 walks, 1 K, and 1 homer. The funniest part was when Puig got hit the 2nd time and he was given the death stare, they showed the bullpens, which are in the outfield. And, of course, the bullpens are in the outfield in all but, 2 or 3 ballparks. Freaking Oracle Park, of course, the Coliseum. And I think there's one more. Oh, yeah, Tampa. where they are literally along the lines, like first and third base line, and they showed the bullpen out in the bullpens. I think they're out in left field. The door's open just in case there's a freaking fight and they all need to go running out there, and they're all like just standing there by the bullpen entrance waiting for something to happen. Of course, half the time, by the time the bullpen gets out there, everything's resolved anyway. So they just get their cardio and then they walk back in there. Yeah, not like they were needed anyway. For us anyway, but yeah, big game for Plazak. Like I said, 8 runs on 8 hits. Plazak 8-6. Suarez 2-6. So following that great performance, we already won the series, but we needed to get the sweep. Every win is big now, especially because the Twins lost again. Yeah. Yeah, that's right, because that's right. The Twins had a freaking off day on Monday. So, yeah, that off day was big for us because that helped us gain a game on them, half a game. Half a game could mean the difference between making it and losing, not making the playoffs. Now, of course, we actually could have gained a game on them, but no, the freaking Nationals decided to suck. But, the Nationals would help us out. In the final game of the series, or the second game of their series, but the final game in ours, the Nationals helped us out with a 6-2 victory. Clutch. Freaking love the Nationals low key, But as soon as this thing freaking decides to load, you're sick, Brock. Wow. What's up, Doghead meme? Not going to be on here long. I'm just waiting for this freaking thing to load. Oh, I gotta love it. Love how slow MLB.com goes sometimes. But sometimes I think it's going this slow just to troll me. Let me pull up MLB.com so I can get the pitching matchup for this upcoming series here real quick. I don't need the Twins schedule up anymore. All right. Okay, I think the Indian site finally woke up. All right. So I'm going to get I'm going to talk about this final game against the Angels. And then I'm going to talk about this series against the Twins coming up. I swear, MLB.com is really just trying to troll me right now. But can't believe, man, it's already the final freaking homestand of the year. It seems like the season should have just started. It's crazy how fast 162 games go, especially when you're streaming like 85% of them. It seemed like there was a time where every single day I was streaming for like a month or so straight. Dashy, Indiana, Hoosier. Oh my God, I call them like the losers. Lose, get it, loser. You're a loser, huh? Oh, I was in a flow, and then freaking MLB.com just puts us to a stop. It's just loading constantly. I swear it is really just trying to troll me right now. Gotta wait for it. Oh, yeah, it decided to show up. What's good? But anyways, this final game against the Angels was as big because we have an off day the next day, or yesterday. And we needed to get this dub, man. The Nationals just helped us out. And we desperately needed this win to wrap up the season series against the Angels. And what do you expect with the Indians? They go out. Pitching was good. Definitely not the greatest, but it was serviceable. It was as good as I guess you'd get. And I think it was Plutko in the mound, right? I know whoever it was, he didn't go. I don't think Plutko even went a full 5. And of course, the rule is in order to get credit for the win, you have to go at least 5 or more. Plutko went 4 1/3, 6 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, and a homer. So he didn't get credit for the win. That would go to Carrasco, who got his first win in a while. So he actually improved to 5-7 on the season. Dylan Peters took the loss. He's 3-3, and Adam freaking Simber locked it down. He got the save. Simber and save usually doesn't go together unless you're talking about him blowing a save or something. But the Indians got going in the first with a Santana homer. I think that ties a career high for him with about a week or so to go. So he could easily maybe get about 35, 36, 37 homers. Who knows with him? Maybe he could even hit 40. I don't know. Kipnis, ground rule double, scored a run. Oh, I'm sorry, not Kipnis, Plawecki. Plaw dog, got it. And then Lindor, 31st home run of the year to left field, left center. And then that scored Plawecki. So how about that? All right. I will definitely say cheers to that. I mean, this dude Lindor missed a good part of the beginning of the season. He did not play at all until middle of the month of April. He missed a while, and this dude still got 30 home runs. Oh, wow. So we scored pretty much the first 2 innings, and then they responded. Fletcher singled, and then Shohei Ohtani, right before he actually had to have surgery, he hit a homer in the bottom of the 5th. And then Cole Calhoun homered bottom 8. That was it. That's all the runs. Yep. 2 ding-dongs and a ground rule double. That's it. That's all it needed. It's crazy, isn't it? So the Indians take the series against the Angels. Like I said, 3-0. We sweep the season series 6-0. Carrasco got the win, 5-7. Peters, 3-3. Simber took the save at his first of the year. I don't know when we're going to see Brad Hand again. Honestly, I don't think I'm really that mad because I think he could use a little bit of rest. Because Tito likes to overuse his freaking closer at times. He likes to do that with his bullpen. Carrasco only went 1 2/3 innings, but he still got the save because he went over 5. He was the guy that pretty much got him over the 5 innings. 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. Not bad. Clippard, Goody, Whitgren, Perez, and Simber all got work in as well. Peters went 3 innings. 5 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned, 3 walks, 1 strikeout, and 2 ding-dongs given up. So essentially all 3 of their starters for the Angels went 3 innings. Wow. Lovely, right? So now what? By the way, we had the off day last night, and the Nationals came up clutch with a big, 12-6 victory over the Twins. Absolutely clutch. Probably the clutchest thing that ever happened right there. We needed that, man. We gained a combined game on our off day and their off day. Because us winning half a game right there on the Twins off day, and then the Twins losing helped us gain another half a game. By the way, Cubs up 5-4 on the Pirates. Hate to see that. Absolutely hate to see that. But anyways, let's talk about the pitching matchups for this series. I always got to check and see if the Indians announced any roster moves. I know Karinchak will be coming up here really, really soon. Whoops. Not sure when we'll see him. I'm going to guess it will be soon, though. They haven't really announced anything. But tonight's pitching matchup will be Jake Odorizzi, 14-6, 360 ERA, 162 Ks, going up against Aaron Savali, 3-3, 193 ERA, and 38 Ks. That'll be a fun matchup. That'd be great. And tomorrow, I believe the Twins are rolling with a bullpen game. That should be rather interesting to watch. A bullpen game. Bold strategy there. I think that's where Pineda would have been. And then for us, we are rolling out with Mike Clevenger, who is 11-2, a 2.72 ERA, and 139 strikeouts. And, of course, the Twins have not announced their official starter. I'm guessing it's a bullpen game. And then on the 15th, we are going to be, I believe, rolling out the Beebs. And I think he'll be going against Barrios. So it's a good matchup for us. 3 of our best pitchers against 2 of their best in the bullpen game. 14-7 for Bieber. Jose Barrios is 12-8, 363 ERA, and 173 strikeouts. Bieber's at 241 Ks. He's not going to hit 300, but he'll be really close. Maybe less than 50. It'll be like over 250, I'm guessing. But we'll see. But, yeah, going to be a big series coming up. I don't think I'm going to be streaming any games. On Sunday, I might stream an NFL game. I got to see what games are on around this area. I mean, I have Sunday tickets, so if I really wanted to, I could just pick a game. But, if I'm really feeling it, I might actually stream another game besides mine on Monday night. But we'll see. But, yeah, that's going to wrap it up. Let's see what's going on in the chat. What's going on, ex-Nobles? Good to see you. But, yeah, I'm going to end this right now. Freaking ex-Nobles comes in as I'm ending it. But, yeah, I said I wasn't going to be on here too long. I'm Crazy Dog 99, and I will see you tomorrow for Ohio State and Indiana. Should be a good one. I think it's at noon. So, and we'll see what happens when we face another Big Ten squad for the first time on the road. And this is a roadie. First time we're seeing Justin Fields on the road in what I'm going to be guessing will be a hostile environment in Indiana. I know we've always had some issues in Indiana, but we'll see what happens. It'll be fun. Hope you guys tune in tomorrow afternoon, and hopefully Ohio State can bring home another W. So I'm Crazy Dog 99. Let's go Tribe. Let's go Buckeyes. And, of course, let's go Browns. And then let's go Cavs. And, yeah, just going to wrap it up. I'm Crazy Dog. And I'm out.